the Plat Chat vote for PRX DRX is 74% PRX, which means Sliggy has converted 7,000 people to the cause. That is a lot of bodies that they have to power the train. How well would a train run on human bodies? I don't think it would run very well at all. There's a movie about this? Yeah, but like, I'm asking actual... There's got to be...
Someone is just like, oh, hey, just getting back into VALORANT. Do you think trains would run on human bodies?
I think it's not a dense enough energy source. I don't know, though, because at the end of the day, isn't the whole reason just to provide heat, right? You just put the coal in to provide the heat to generate steam. That's roughly how it's working, right? I know it's not going to get anywhere near as hot with a human body compared to coal, but it's going to get fairly hot, isn't it? Do you think crematoriums make energy or use it? I don't think a crematorium is strapped up to a steam engine.
Coal is just carbon, so
well, we're majority oxygen, aren't we, in the human body, and then second is carbon. So I don't know. Maybe all of the oxygen. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, in theory, I think it might be locked in. I don't think it's pure oxygen. Do you think crematoriums could generate some revenue back? Because it must cost a lot of money to run the furnaces hot enough to melt human bodies down. Do you think they could generate some money back if they used it to also power some, like, steam turbines and fed it back into the energy grid? Why not? Because at the moment, what is the heat doing?
I don't think everyone would be happy with that.
You don't think?
It's like fucking... look, some people don't even let people take their organs.
Yeah.
You think people are going to be like... If the people who don't want them even taking their organs, you think they're going to be happy with, oh, well, it will save... It'll, you know, make a little cup of tea for fucking Brendan next door, so...
It's part of your civic duty. I wouldn't give him a choice. The body is 70% water. That requires more energy to evaporate than the body produces. But if
you're already getting cooked up.
Exactly. If you're already getting cremated anyway, they're already putting the energy into the system to cremate you. So I'm just saying, what do they do with the heat? You know, the excess heat. I'm not saying that the heat that's required for the burning process. Okay, obviously that's getting used up to break down the chemical bonds in your body. But there's got to be some loss of heat to the surrounding environment. What if we tried to harness that lost heat, contained it, and funneled it to...
He's trying to get net zero.
Exactly. Net zero cremation. There are so many pollutants or non-combustibles in that smoke. No way you can run a turbine with it. I'm not saying you get the fucking smoke and run a turbine with it. I'm saying that you use the excess heat to heat water and use that steam to power a turbine. I've heard a place in the UK uses the heat to warm a pool somewhere. I mean, that is fucked up. The fact that you can bathe in your dead relative's heat, that's weirder than if they're using it to power the kettle for Brenda next door. That is much weirder.
Yeah, but you know when people say, oh, you can feel their presence, you can feel their warmth? I mean, it could be true in the pool.
I mean, I would do it, and I would want my family to do it as well. But can you imagine bringing your bathing suit to the crematorium and then get into the pool? I just don't think it's the right occasion. Anyway, all of this to say, I don't think the PRX train is really going to run on corpses.
Yeah, I think that's probably fair.
And you know what? That's a good point as well. The corpses are not going directly into the fire. They're getting baked. You're right. So they're not actually being used as a fuel source at all. But maybe that's an adjustment that we should make. Maybe they should just get chucked straight into the fire.
I mean, don't give them any ideas, because I think you would be first in. And I've heard that eggs cook pretty well.
Dude, Patman is so confident.
Go.
Oh, he's way too confident. Oh, and they're whiffing on him. Okay, 3v3. Bane, you gotta kill this one. No! No, Jesus Christ, no!
Cuts down, freeing. The bank account's empty.
What is the look what they've done to my boy? Look what the train has done to my boy.
Dude, this round is all Patman.
I can't believe it, man.
The trickery he is
I can't believe it.
The turret, sliding back.
I'm fucking open.
Last call for train tickets.
Last call for train tickets? What are you talking about? I'm not allowed a train ticket. Listen, if the train tickets are still being sold, buy. At the 11th hour, I'm ready.
This could be personal growth. Stop being so stubborn and accept you were wrong.
I wasn't wrong. All of the teams that they've played against have played like shit.
So PRX really trying to sell.
See, this is how we get things like Brexit. Now, if they throw from this point, this will be known as the generational choke, and I will laugh at Sliggy a lot.
You can't lose 6 rounds in a row to fail to go to Toronto. Especially when you haven't been the team choking. You've been the team, like, making the plays, being proactive, looking confident. This genuinely would be an all-timer. It's just not going to happen.
When do you start to believe?
I'll be honest, they could lose any 5v3. In fact, I'd like them to lose this 5v3 right here. So that I get cut off from the hope early, and they lose back-to-back 5v3s to lose both of the maps. That would just be poetry.
Come on. If this went to OT, this would be amazing.
They're too good. They're looking like they should be able to make the grand finals easily. They look like they played a better game than RRQ today.
Than RRQ?
Yeah.
I mean, they played a better game than RRQ. Yeah, but they lost 2-0.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, that's the team they're going to be playing against next. They play against RRQ. So they're going to make it to the grand finals and play against Gen G. That's not... It's just truth. I'm like fucking Paul. I've finally seen the light of God.
Like what?
Paul. From the New Testament, Paul, Corinthians, he writes to them in a series of letters. He sees a blinding light, the light of God, and falls off his horse and changes his name.
You like porn. Sorry, I've got an ear infection. You like porn?
Don't take a timeout. Just fucking play the rounds out so as to cause me the least tension and the least pain. Just stop. I'm gonna fucking mute and deafen. I'm gonna tilt mute and deafen in Discord. Just start screaming.
In a solid spot, started off the half with that pistol win. So now,
oh Christ! If this was a BO5 though, DRX would have won.
for just a moment.
Because they would have won on like they would have won on like.
Please say that on Plan.
They would have won on Fracture. They would have won on Fracture. They would have won on.
Actually, if this was a best of 5, actually, if they played a best of 13 and played all the maps 3 times.
Have to be prepared. Another series a longer one at that line. Any kind of damage
He's
gonna
try and destroy it.
He's still trying to plant. He's. Oh my god, he got it right before he got detained. 2 players detained. Oh my god. Oh my god, they didn't notice. Okay, they did. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. The harbor roll, they kind of fucked up though. They used the harbor roll for sight instead of for yellow and green. They wasted that harbor roll completely. And then they didn't break the net.
It's happening!
All aboard, ladies and gentlemen, the train is for real! PRX has qualified to Masters Toronto!
There's no fucking way, man! There's no way, dude, why? Why?
The rumors of paper.
This train was way too powerful. It was powered by aura and propaganda.
Sliggy is actually the anti-you.
Horrendous. Genuinely horrendous timeline that I live in.
What do you mean? This is great. This is great for Toronto.
This is an awful thing for Toronto.
Why?
We're sending a Pacific team that has no chance of winning the trophy.
Yeah, but people will want to watch this team.
Nobody wants to watch PRX lose. And that's all they're gonna do. They're gonna turn up, they're gonna get seeded into Swiss stage, and they're gonna get whacked.
Now I need to make a choice, though. As someone who's, I would say, a train neutral.
Train neutral? If you're not on it, you're fucking sacrificed to it.
Look, here's the thing. People think I hate Sen as well. You know what? Fucking when Sen and PRX play, I get more viewers on videos. I want these teams to fucking do well. It gets me more money.
There's no way that you can claim that you are, like, train neutral. You were against the train, just not as vocally.
No, but I was against the train because I felt bad that I hadn't joined earlier. You ask my chat. I mean, I've been playing this fucking Womp Womp because I'm... I think it's funny that you're raging.
I am fucking raging.
Like 3 times in a row. Why? We'll be flying over to Canada.
So what are you doing if they win Pacific?
If they win...
How proud are you?
If they win in Pacific, I'm tying myself to a fucking railway line. All work and no play makes PRX a dull boy. All work and no play makes PRX a dull boy. You know who you are. It wasn't me, bro. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Are you Baldy? Kizzy said, can you tell Sideshow to fuck off on my behalf?
Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A padded room. A padded room with PRX. I hate PRX. PRX makes me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room. A padded room. A padded room with PRX. I hate PRX. PRX make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Fucking hell.
I'm glad to say that the train will be stopping in Toronto.
Yes, thank God the train will stop in Toronto. It's not going further than Toronto. Human-fueled train reaches Toronto. VALORANT times. A human-fueled train reaches Toronto. The human-fueled train has reached its destination in Toronto. The conductor, Sliggy, despite never leaving his house, has managed to run this train across the fucking Pacific Ocean. The train was fueled by various members of the Slug clan and was heavily denied in the start, but soon enough it garnered enough love from the community with more people joining in. The passengers were seen hypnotized by the conductor and were chanting only one thing: track by track. The conductor, Sliggy, once a renowned tactician, now a ferryman of something far more sinister, driven by sacrifice to fuel his perpetual motion. Wolves? Dragons? Anything that opposed the motion was doomed to their demise. As they marched westward, the train roars on, searching for its next victim, its next stop: Paris. The local Tory of your neighborhood was seen boycotting the train and believing that all of this was witchcraft. What is this fucking... That is not me, bro. He was caught by the Slugs clan and was sentenced to being tied up by the rail tracks made by the clan. Before being strapped, he requested to be buttered, as he had a weird kink, the Baldy said. That's not true. The buttered bald man was seen strapped to the rail tracks where the above train ran upon, glistening like a rotisserie chicken in distress. The villain had slathered his entire upper body with butter for maximum humiliation and limited friction. He yoinked out of his rope, slipped down the track, caught the train, but the train missed him, slipped off with a loud squelch. The local police are trying to find him again. The picture on your left is a rough estimation of how he look. So if you have seen how he look, and it looks similar to how you've seen someone else look, give us a call. Fucking hell, man.
To finally see it
bro.
I will tell them. Well, we have a long time apparently, folks. First half, Heretics will be back after a short break.
World's shittest train pipe. I mean, that's the quality of the PRX train right there. That did not... That... He sounded like an asthmatic breathing through a 20-foot pipe.
Doesn't spot out anyone at all.
Oh my Kiko! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! And he baits Ching into the counter jump!
Oh
my god!
Wow.
Kiko!
Oh fuck!
It's the world's greatest play. It's the world's greatest play. Camo and Kiko are unbelievable. They're electric. Really a chance, because Forsaken, you know, was on site. But he could have TP'd out or something.
Lobbing on that flash.
Weird flash.
Oh
my god, dude! Serial has actually won 2 super important 1v1s. Yeah. That is a big win for them. Came back from 12-8 down. While they do look incredibly good. Oh my fucking... Well, that's demonic. If they come back from 11-1, I'll literally tie myself to tread tracks. This is not happening. Surely this is not a comeback. You can save your ultimates. No need to use the Razor or the Visol. You can save both for post-plan. You can't lose this. It's legit unlosable.
No pennies up there.
It's unlosable. You can literally pop an early ult here. Just pop an early ult.
Shows
Oh,
that
no.
And they
Oh
even knew where
my
Penny
God.
was, bro.
Finds both Forsaken and Jing. Wheels continuing to come out.
Oh,
And they waste the ult in a 5v2. So now they've used all three of the ultimates.
This is chokeable.
Oh, this is incredibly throwable.
Too many targets.
Survive 4K?
All lined up, all pushing forward, looking to try to hunt him down.
They're not
Finds the
trading, they're
first.
scared. What's going on?
Can they allow
I
him
don't
to
know.
divide
They
and
just need to
conquer? The
have one
defuse
guy
being
jump
held.
around the
He's
corner
got
and the other three
kill.
swing.
They're fine. They're fine.
Here.
I said to my chat earlier,
Be ready for how fast
I will
this
literally tie myself to
Push
train
forward
tracks
now.
if Paper X lose this. At the
felt very
time, that
unlikely,
felt
didn't it?
incredibly safe.
Everybody from
And then you
Liquid
forgot
now
it was
getting
Paper
clustered
Rex.
up, ready. Are going to be pushing into the site. The Prowler is not going to check the angle. As something
He's looking for the cam. Dude, something's brain is...
This is not good. This is not good.
I mean, the Paper X choke is coming out in full force here, I think.
Oh my god.
Unthinkable.
I can't believe this.
I just want everyone to know. He said he would tie himself to a train track.
Yep. Yep. Yep, I did say that. I did say that. I did say that.
Follows the trail. Looks for Nax, is able to flush him out.
Have they clutched to the final moment?
The PRX has been able to find for themselves in quite some time.
Oh, C's name missed.
Combo going to be sent. Prevents the plant from coming through. They still have not gotten this fight down.
There goes something.
Ends up getting picked off.
Crypto throw has been picked off.
Came out quick for the kill. The haunt.
Oh,
no.
perfectly timed.
Oh,
Perfectly
no.
timed. Immaculate gameplay, honestly, from Liquid there.
Some shots in. A tag out.
Oh my god.
Still alive.
Oh, and Camo hits a 4K
Foul point.
to get to overtime. How many chances did they have? 9? They had 9 chances. What a way for the train to derail.
97 HP between Patatek and Camo. If something holds back here. The paint shells buy some time. The push
Oh my
is
god, they've done it.
Oh,
collecting
it's
two,
it, it's done.
Divide, finding another. Nax has fallen.
Kiko would have to win a 1v3.
Wow. Shoulders. The 1v3.
Wow. Holy shit, they nearly choked.
Paper X.
They nearly choked. That could be a fucking canon event for Paper X. Really good game.
This is why Paper X. You know, this is how you build a fan base. Do this
They're
kind
in
of shit.
overtime.
Yeah. Go up 12-3 and then take it to overtime.
Team Liquid